Okay, thank you. Good morning, Miss Williams. Good to see you.
And good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Good
morning
morning.
to everyone on the call. Happy Friday. Time to get moving. So, thank you and welcome to Community Fitness, Chicago Medicine's fitness program in partnership with Body Parts Fitness. And we're going to get started. Take it away, Dr. Brantley.
All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Aisha. Appreciate you being here and helping us get our, as they say, our groove and move on. Today, as I said, Wednesdays, and we have that momentum going the whole time, right? So I just want you to know that it's Friday, and I hope you have a good weekend. We are featuring strength. Okay, so keep in mind, let's go ahead and do some movement. We don't have to worry about taking our heart rate, right? We usually do that when we have that stamina, that momentum going. And today we're going to talk about strength, how important it is to keep your muscles toned up, right? Because after every decade, we lose about 3 to 5% of our muscle mass. And I don't know about you, but if you're past a certain age, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really losing a lot. So we want to make sure we tone up those areas. And neighbor, I want you to make sure you get your weights, whether that's stretch bands, moving side to side, please. I got to change my view. And of course, you want to have your water, right? So make sure you have your water. I have my towel. I'm going to move to the side. I am going to get on the floor, right? We didn't get on the floor on the new year, right? Why? Because it's cold, right? So keep in mind, we're going to get on the floor. And neighbor, if you don't want to get on the floor, you can perhaps use your chair. And of course, also you can do standing exercises, which I will try to give you some modifications for that, right? So welcome to the community fitness program, right? Waving to you, neighbor, right? We're not going real fast because why? This is going to be a subtle warm up just to keep moving and get ready for our strength conditioning exercises. I'm Dr. C with Body Parts Fitness and my hubby Robbie since 91. We've been on the forefront with the forefront, right? Since 2004 with you, Chicago Medicine. Reach across. And we hope that you share this wonderful program, which is complimentary, with your neighbors, your doctor, right? Your church members, your sororities, right? Very important. Let's do a little bounce, if you will. I'll turn the music up in a little bit, but I just want to make sure you understand what we're going to do. I have my weights right there on the back. I'm going a little bit heavier because it's Friday and I get a chance to take it up a little bit to recover, right? If you exercise, sometimes afterwards you feel sore. And with that said, you might feel a little sore with your weights this morning. We're going to feature 3 sets of lifting, right? And I want you to be comfortable with what we do. Up and down. You want to have your water. You want to have your towel. And again, if you don't want to get on the floor, you perhaps want to have your chair, push in front. And of course, you can do a combination of sitting or standing. So make sure you're comfortable with what we're going to do this morning. Very important. As you know, we're going to heel. Da, 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 da. I know sometimes we are so into rushing, right? But no, neighbor. Let's get our mind together, our body together, because we're going to feature strength conditioning. Yay! Our theme for April, let's go to knees. Our theme for April is talking about exercising smarter versus longer. So if you're exercising 15 minutes, neighbor, and you do a full body movement, guess what? That's pretty good, right? Cross in front. What if you're able to do 30 minutes? Yes? What are we going to do this morning? 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes. All right, going across. I just want you to get prepared for that. You might want to have your stretch bands. You might want to have canned goods. You might not want to have any weights at all, but strength conditioning is very important to tone up your body. We're not bulking up. Both arms, please. We're not bulking up, right? If we had heavy weights, we wouldn't be able to lift those heavy weights for like 10 repetitions. That's when you know your weight is too heavy. If you cannot lift what we're going to do today for a repetition of at least 10, then your weight is too heavy. So that's a way to test what's going on with your weights. Let's kind of go to the side. I like to get my waist. Waking up those body parts this morning. If you're just now joining us, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And neighbor, I want you to have a fantastic week. Fantastic week. Fantastic week. Both arms. Let's do our shoulder greeting. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Cross in front. Yes. Heel over. Yes. Good. Let's take it to the back, referring to our leg and arm. Leg and arm. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Once again, welcome to the Community Fitness Program brought to you by our sponsor, U Chicago Medicine, Urban Health Initiative. I'm Dr. C with Body Parts. Let's alternate front and back with leg and arms. Are you ready? You can link in with me, as well as on my Facebook, Dr. Cecilia Brantley, and of course, link in. Same thing. Good. Let's really go back. Let me go to the side so you can see I'm putting that heel down. Have you ever seen people walking? They hold sometimes poles in their hands. Yeah. So think of that. This time I'm doing opposite arm of leg. Like to get that coordination in. I want to switch to doing the what? Same side with the leg and arm. So I have to pause, mentally think, and do same side with arm and leg. And here I go. Okay. I know, we were like this, right? So, same arm and leg. Good. Same arm and leg. And now both arms going back. In the morning, I like to feature some of that what? Coordination, right? It makes us think more. Good. One more time, I want the opposite arm and leg to go back. Right now, I got both arms going back, and it doesn't matter if it's left or right. But let's change, please, to the same arm and leg going back. On 3, on 2, and on 1. All right, I'm there. This should be the same side, right? Same arm and leg. Good, good. Change the arm. Change the heel. Let me go here on the angle so you can see. One more time. Let's do opposite arm of leg. This time heel pushing out. On 3, think about it. On 2, and on 1. That one was easy for me. I don't know about you, but that was easy for me to do. Right? On 3, opposite arm leg. On 2, opposite arm leg. And on 1, opposite arm leg. I'm there. Opposite arm leg. Good. Let's go higher, higher, higher. Good. Stretch those legs out. Good. Make sure you're not holding your breath. When we get ready for our weights, if you don't have them ready, neighbor, please get them ready. Right? Please get them ready. Make sure you have your water ready. This is like lifting what? Our body weight. Right? Depending on your body size, that determines how much weight. Right? I don't have skinny legs, so I got some weight here. Good. Ready for the knee? Here we go. Let's put our hands on our waist. Because sometimes, neighbor, you might not want to do your arms. So we have our legs. A lot of times you might hear me blow out my mouth. That's to be intentional about not holding my breath. Because sometimes we really don't realize that we're doing that. Good. Good. Facing you now. Hold it here. Kind of subtle now, because I am going to bend more and more. Are you ready? Okay. Take it over, neighbor. Take it over. Breathe. Breathe. Let's add those arms. Are you ready? Let's go here first. Reach. Good. I know you're like, oh, I love this pace. But you know what? You are still moving. And while we're moving, we're kind of stretching. Good. That's also important. Start to take the arms up higher. I'm still bending. Gradually go up. Oh, should be up towards your face now. And up towards the ceiling. And neighbor, bending further. Notice you're not going fast. We're actually holding it a little bit. American Council on Exercise, they love it when you warm up and stretch because they say you're going to be that much more safe in your routine of what you're doing because you gradually get into it. Good. And neighbor, I'm going to do both arms. I'm going to be bending. And when you're ready, just go into that both arms on that side. Now that takes a little bit more effort. I really feel it in my waist. Contract your abs. Breathe, contract your abs as you bend. Oh, I can really feel that. Take it up to the ceiling, hold it to the ceiling. Now neighbor, let me show you. Turn your feet out a little bit, right? Because I'm gonna do this. And back up. Now this is our squat. Notice we didn't get into it right away. Let me see my time so I can pay attention. Good. We didn't get into it right away. We waited, what, 15 minutes just about before going into our squat, right? Neighbor, get the feet wider. Wider. That means we should maybe go down further. Breathe out. Good. This time I am bending forward with my chest. Usually I say keep that back straight, but in this instance I want to get our back. Good. Now let's change the arms to pushing. We come up, push, we go down, out to the shoulder. Breathe out. Good. Couple more. Hold the arms out. Bring the feet together. And now tippy toes. Tippy toes. Good. Get the shin and calf. That's balance too. We don't want to forget about balance. We don't want to forget about stretching. And we don't want to forget about warming up. It's called preparation for the following activity. Good. On 3, hold up on the tippy toes. If you need to be by your wall or cabinet, get ready for that. On 3, counting down. Woo. On 2, here we go. Up on the toes. On 1. Good. You're just using your toes. While you're on your toes, give me a slight bounce. Careful. Again, hold on if you need to. I'm sweating. Oh my God. Whew. Sweating. Sorry. I'm sweating. Okay, take it down. Wide. Reaching again. Almost ready for the weight. Let's get some momentum. Momentum. Good. Good. Let's kind of go into a both arm twist if you don't mind. And pivot the foot. Pivot the foot. Contract your abs at the same time. Make sure we're stretching good. Stretching good. Watch the movement. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling. Across. Across. Up. Up. Across. Let's get it as a little bit faster. Right here. A little faster. I'm staying in the center now. Staying in the center. Touch each shoulder. Touch each shoulder with the hand. Touch each shoulder. This is beating the drum for Qigong. Whew. Whew. Each hand touches the shoulder. Contract your abs. Good. Bring it in tight with the elbows. Give me that reach right in front as you twist. Only if that's comfortable for your waist and your back. Good. Good. Start to bring the feet in. Feet in. Step touch with this movement. Step touch. Good. Step touch. Let's pull the rope down. What does that mean? Well, imagine you have a rope in your hand, right? And you're just gonna go up and bring it down. Up and bring it down. You can interlace your hands if you want to, or if you want to just hold it like that, that's fine. Good. Up and down. Heel. Kicks. Knee. Knee. I had to change the momentum of my hand going up and down because my knee was coming up faster than my hands. So make them meet. Make them meet. Relax. 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 And relax. Okay. Now, looking at my time, that's almost like 30 minutes into the hour. So I have my weights prepared. I want to get some water. We will get on the floor. So I do have things set up. If you're not there, go ahead and take care of that. And we're going to get ready for strength conditioning. I'm going to turn the music up. Thank you if you're just now joining. Thank you for getting water. Very important. Okay. Keep moving, please. Just want to make sure everybody is okay. Drying off, only to sweat again, right? Drying off, only to sweat again. Okay. So you should have settled down just a little bit, right? Remember, you don't have to have weight gloves. It's just that the weight I'm using today is a little heavier and it's made of steel. And that doesn't feel too good on my skin, right? And it peels a little bit. So make sure if your weights aren't coated, right? These are coated, right? Polyurethane. So I don't really need anything in my hand with that. So protect your skin. Let's psych ourselves up in a positive way with lifting our weights. We'll probably even do some planks where I'm going to be on the floor, but I'll show alternative. Maybe on your wall, if you have a wall, if you have a cabinet, something that you can hold on to. So it's kind of important, neighbor, or even the chair, right? The only thing with a chair, sometimes they may lift up and back, and I don't want you to feel wobbly and fall. So let me get my weights. Whew. I have 8 pounds, and this is a little heavier for me. But keep in mind, I'm going to recover the weekend. I'm going to take a hot shower, right? I'm going to do some walking, I'm going to stretch. But I'm going to pay attention, neighbor, to how my body feels. Because, neighbor, when you feel sore, sometimes people say, I don't want to even exercise the next day. Make sure if you feel sore that you still do some movement, take a hot shower, and maybe what? Rest then. Okay, this is going into bicep curls. My knees are soft. And, neighbor, always look before you do because I want to make sure you're comfortable. We're going to do repetition of 10, not 5, not 6, not 8, but if you want to do only 8, that's fine. So remember, the alternative for most of the exercise, you can alternate, just doing demonstration, right? Some of these you can exercise like this instead of doing both. And then an alternative is to have one weight with both hands on it. So I'm giving you the options right now to decide if you want to change up throughout any of these exercises. One weight, both hands on it. Again, alternating. And in this case, both hands. Here we go, knees soft. 10. 10. You gotta help me count. 9. Please help me count. 8. Come on. 7. Good. 6. 5. Notice I stop around here. 4. Back is straight. 3. I'm counting. 2. And 1. Good. All right, so that was bicep curls. I'm sweating. Whew. Make sure you have your towel, whatever you need. Tricep, you've seen this before. Now, the alternative for tricep, neighbor, is going way up here. If you have shoulder sensitivity, don't take it up at that point, right? This is a good way to still do the tricep. Having the elbows grounded by your waist. I see your position already. Very good. Slightly bend forward and take it back. Don't move your wrist. Here we go. 10. 10. 9. 8. 7. Strength conditioning. 6. Very important. Got to get it in. 5. Gotta get it in. 4. Notice the momentum is what? Slow. 2 and 1. Very good. Next exercise, knees are soft. Let's get the chest and the back. Again, you can alternate. You can have one weight with both hands on it. Make sure you change up if you need to. Demonstration. Tap it in center and bring it back. Ready? Here we go. 10. Help me count. Come on. 9. We got this. 8. Help me count. 7. Woo. 6. You got it. 5. You got it. 4. Hope you're counting, neighbor. Very important. 3. 2. 1. Oh, neighbor, I'm so proud of you. Okay, I got to dry off. I'm sweating bullets. Okay, now, you can do one arm and bring it down, and then the other arm and bring it down. Or you can do both arms and bring it halfway down. So those are our options. You decide, middle delt of your shoulder. Make sure your hands aren't hanging like this. When you take it out, look at that, opposed to this. Really firm. Okay, ready? Middle delt. 10, 9, 8. Hard part is not bringing the arms all the way down. 7, I know. 6, remember. 5, right? You can do that. 4, 3, 2, I hope you're counting, and 1. Neighbor, I know I'm gonna be sore. I can feel it right now. Right, Bonnie? I can feel it right now. All right. Come on, Dr. Mays, come on, Paula. We can do this together. We can do it. Okay, neighbor. Let's go and step out to the sides. Let's go to the front. Now, it's not above your eyes, it's maybe parallel. And then halfway down, one weight or alternate. Ready? Here I go. 10, 9, 8. No higher than your face. 7, 6, 5. Weight is together, preferably. 4. Hang in there. 3, 2. And to your delt. 1. All the way down. My muscles are tingling. My muscles are tingling. Yours gotta be tingling. It's just gotta be. Okay, very good, neighbor. Now, let's take the arm up to the ceiling. Again, you can alternate. You have one weight and both hands on it. In this instance, I'm here, knees are soft. Military press, tap in the center when you take it up. Ready? Here we go. Count now. 10. Come on. 9. 8. Hope you're counting. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great job. Great job. Next one, pull-ups. Feet are together, preferably. Weight is together, and you pull it up to your chest or your face, if you will, and bring it back down. Don't bend forward. Keep everything tight. Ready for pull-ups? Here we go. 10. 9. Come on. Yeah, those elbows go out. 8. 7. You got it. 6. You got it. Hi, honey. 5. Come on. 4. Great job. 3. Back straight. 2. And 1. Good. I gotta dry off. Let's get water. You might say I don't need it, but if you don't mind, let's get water. I'm ready when you are. Couple more exercises, then we gotta get on the floor. Okay? All right, neighbor. You can see my feet. Let's go into our waist, if you will. My knees are soft. I'm at a wide stance. And looking for you to do, want to make sure it's comfortable for you. Okay? And I come back here, and I go to the other side. Okay? I've been doing walking quite a bit, so my hips, they're really warmed up. So keep in mind, neighbor, only bend to your comfort. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to go wide with my stance. This is 9. The arm goes all the way up into the armpit. 8. 8. Contract your abs. 7. 7. Hope you're counting. 6. 6. 5. Countdown. 5. Featuring strength conditioning. 4. Very important, including your program. 4. 3. 3. Get the waist. 2. 2. 1. Come on. And 1. Very good. Neighbor, we're going to do another set, but you've seen this before. Careful taking the arm out here because I don't want it to make your shoulder sensitive. But when you have it here, make sure it's firm because I'm going to go diagonal, get some of that latissimus dorsi, referring to your back, and come back out here. Okay? And then we'll do the other side. Ready? Here we go. Bend. Straighten up. Hold it like a microphone or whatever, a cup. And here we go. 9. This is 8. You bend as much as you want to, but I am getting that back. 7. Here we go. I'm actually bending a little bit further because I'm more warmed up. 5, or that's 6, I believe. If you're getting towards that ankle, that's good flexibility. Get it down. Get it down. Are you even touching your toe? I don't know. Right? Let's do 3 more. Hope you're okay. I'm going down as far as I can. I'm trying to touch my toe. And neighbor, I'm not going fast. 2 more. I'm not going fast. When you lift weights, cut out the momentum. Last one. Other side. Ready? Here we go. I don't start all the way down first. I get into it. That's 8. I'm going a little further. 7. I'm going a little further. 6. You come up and down when you're ready. 5. You may be doing more repetitions than myself. That's fine. I hope you're counting. 4 more. Going down further. 2 more. Down further. Good. It is on an angle. Yeah. Last one. Are you ready? Go to your furthest. Reach. And come up. Good. All right. Let's go into our squat, if you will. And neighbor, when we go down, we want to do something with our arms. You decide what you want to do with your arms, but I want us to all do a bend, right? If you want to keep your arms down, you can. But for me, I'm going here and then down. So decide if you want to do that or something else with your arms. Or you can keep them down here. This is the last one before going to the floor. Ready? And this time, neighbor, you do want to keep your back a little bit straight instead of really bending forward. Ready? For 10, here we go. 10. Like sitting in a chair. 9. 8. I am bending further and further. That's the objective. 7. When you come up, tighten your tush. Make sure your back is straight. 6. Breathe out. 5. Come on. 4. Ideally, if you're doing what I'm doing, my arms are stretched straight out. 3. Breathe out. 2. Ready to hold it down position. Hold it down for 4. Hang in there. 3. Hang in there. 2. Come up slowly. 1. Shoulders. All right. Don't forget about the little muscles. They're very important. Fingers. Don't forget about the little muscles. They're equally important. All right. Great job. Woo. Please get water. My neighbor. It's time to get on the floor. Just in case you don't want to get on the floor, you have your chair, right? So keep that in mind. You don't want to get on the floor, you do have a chair option, right? So decide about that. Or if you're going to be standing, I'm going to leave it to you to improvise, but when we do our knees, you do your knees, right? When we do opposite, you do opposite. So you might be standing instead of the floor. Okay. You've seen this before, right? This is what? This is a ball. You don't have to have the apparatus, but it's good if you want to maybe concentrate on something. All right? So, I do have a ball, right? There's various size balls. So you determine. I gotta put my water on the floor. I have a pillow, right? For my head. All right, courageously I'm gonna get on the floor. Be careful. Okay. I'm comfortable, I hope you are too. So, I'm going down slowly, right? So if I'm going down, you might be going up. The key thing is, we don't want to shy away from the floor. And if you're with me on this together, arms are overhead. Let's get a couple of series in right now by reaching, right? And when you come back, arms overhead. Ready? Let's do 8 of these at a quicker pace, if you don't mind. And if you're standing, it would be toe touches, perhaps. Ready? Here we go. 8, 7, 6. If you're in a chair, you're doing toe touches. You're sitting down and just touching your toes. 5. This time, keep the arms up. 4. Change the arms, I did. 3. At your own pace, neighbor. 2. If you're coming up, try to get that back to be straight. And 1. Okay, you all right? Okay, now let's do our knees. Now, if you don't have a ball, don't worry about it, but you're gonna go like this. Try not to touch the floor. Okay, so I got a ball. I have to squeeze it so I can keep it from falling on the floor. So I showed you what to do without the ball. And if you're standing, you can bring your knees up into your chest. And if you're sitting, you do the same thing. And you can alternate bringing one knee into your chest instead of both. Otherwise, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, hope you're counting. 6, 5, I'm working the abs. 3, and my legs by squeezing the ball. 2, last one. And don't touch the floor, hold it here. Squeeze the ball if you have that. Otherwise, just squeeze your legs together and then slowly take it to the floor. I hope you're okay. Yes? Yes. Okay, so I gotta lift up. Ball is over here. Getting water. I'm sitting up. Drying off. I want to review what we did last time. I'm trying to feature wall exercises. The only thing is, if I turn around to the wall, you'll be seeing most of my back. But in some instances, I will probably do that because I am featuring the wall. But I do have a cabinet. So let me use that as a substitute for today and review our exercise that we did before when we got on the floor and we were talking about the wall. Okay, I come in close. Again, if you're standing or in a chair, as long as you're moving and doing some exercises that you feel comfortable as a substitution for floor. Okay. I have to get really close to my cabinet. And similarly, if you were doing the wall, you got to get that tush close to that area. I do have stuff in my cabinet, so I hope it doesn't fall. So be safe, but neighbor, get that tush as close as you can to your wall or your cabinet. Literally, I feel my tush almost touching the cabinet. All right? Neighbor, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I love this because I am doing an exercise and my cabinet or your wall stops your leg from going further than we want it to go. When I do this exercise, neighbor, I feel it in my stomach. Why? Because my legs are pushing towards my face, and when I do that, it creates a little pressure on my abdominals. I love these exercises because they're not, in my opinion, intimidating, right? But you feel the exercise. Now, neighbor, bend the knee. Bend the knee. Right here in this position, neighbor, I'm actually pushing on my abdominals. And that is a good exercise to do without a lot of stress. My back is relaxed, my legs are still moving. Neighbor, this time, which is a little harder, both legs, look at that, and bring it back on the wall. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Neighbor, bend and push. Bend and push. Now you might say, well, Cecilia, I don't really need a wall for that. No, you don't. But I'm featuring it because it's a good way to help you do your movement and give you something different, which is still what? A good exercise. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. As you can see, my heels are to the cabinet too. That's the difference. And 1. Now neighbor, my heels are to the cabinet. And I'm bending my legs as much as I can. I'm going to open the legs and close. And it's only going to feel really good if your legs are on the wall or a cabinet. Otherwise, if you don't have it, still open and close the legs. Ready? Feet together. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. In or out of thigh. 2. Open and close. 1. Now neighbor, this next one, because it's almost at the end, is a little aggressive. So look before you do. It's called a bridge. Your feet are on the wall or the cabinet. If you have neck sensitivity, I would suggest sitting this one out and just maybe doing the lower body leg. So look before you do. Tell shall do. American Council on Exercise. I'm going to lift. I don't know if you can see me. Lift, nothing here. And I take it back down. Okay? If you need to adjust, which I do, I need to adjust my upper back a little bit because I'm too close. So find your range distance from the cabinet and back. Feet on the floor, hands are down by your sides. It's called the bridge wall. Here we go, lift up. 8, lift up, squeeze your tush. 7, 6, hold it up on 5, Add, close the knees, open it up, then down, right? Lift your hips off the floor, close your knees, open back up, shoulder distance apart, and down. 3 more, come on. Lift up, squeeze the knees in and out, open, and down. 2 more, lift up, squeeze the knees, close, open, and down. Let's do 2 more, up, squeeze, open, and down. Last one, hold it up, hold it up, hold the squeeze, not your breath. Open it up, leg shoulder shoulder distance apart, and bring it all the way down. Woo. Neighbor, I'm clapping. Great job. Let's see, do we have time for, I gotta come out of this. Now look at this. You can twist to the side. My glasses are getting steamy. Sort of like our cool down. Twist to one side. Sweaty. Right? Still on the counter when I'm twisting. Arm can be up and down. Right? Over, cross. Touching the wall. I gotta switch to the other side. Look. Legs go to the other side. Flip it to the other side. But notice my upper body stayed to the opposite side. Right? Open and close the arm. Open and close the arm. Take it up. Take it down. This time, go all the way to one side. Take your feet off the wall or the cabinet, whatever you use. I'm gently taking my feet to the floor. To the floor. That's a big twist. Woo! Bring those arms over. Use your shoulder to roll over so you can lift up, up, up. Hopefully sitting up from the floor. I think this will be the first day we end with being on the floor, right? I've got my towel. I've got my water so I can reach. Okay. We featured strength exercises. It's not something that you want to do every day, right? I would say maybe twice a week at least. That way you get a chance to see the progress. Not bulking, but toning your muscles. If you put your arms out here and you got all this hanging down here, neighbor, we are telling ourselves, I don't want that. I want to be able to say hi from here and not here, right? You know, that's a like personal joke. So toning is very important. Balance, and that's what we feature. Okay, you should be sitting up. Almost done, neighbor. Looking at my time here. Yes, go ahead over. Other side, inhale, exhale. Reach. Good. Bring the legs together. Forward flexion. Here we go. Reach. Hang in there. Coming back up. I bring both legs in. You can do one and reach. I usually do both. If you got on the floor today, kudos to you. Grab your toes, pull them up to you, open the elbows up and press them into the inner thigh and bend down. I feel this in my inner thigh and my low back. We're almost done. It's always good to add different exercises to your routine. Release, ankle rotation, right? We always want to get the little muscles, very important. Reverse, ankle rotation. Good. Relax the legs, shake them out. Good. Hands are folded. Fingers are stretching. Torso reach up. Good. Good. Pat ourselves on the back. We made it to class. You did wonderful. Shoulder rolls forward. Good. Take it back. Good. Take the arms all the way to the back. Lift your chest. Squeeze the shoulders. We're at the hour, so we're finishing up. Release. Arm across. You know this one. Head circle. Careful. Switch sides. Make sure you drop the shoulder down. Bring it in the center. Neighbor, open, close those fingers. It's our saying hello. And in this case, have a good rest of your day. And I'm going to clap because what? We're done. We finished on the floor. Have a good weekend.
Right, great workout. Everyone
All right, I gotta get up.
Weekend.